Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 19. We are still on the pre-release beta version right now, and it is time for our very first league match. We are Ayr United, and we're meeting Partick Thistle. I think I always call Partick Thistle, but that's because, I mean, it just looks like it should be Patrick Thistle. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm not familiar with the, the name of this town, really, so it keeps throwing me off. But here we are, first match of the Championship League. Things are going pretty well for us. If we take a look at our schedule over here, we can see that, indeed, we did win all 4 of our group stage matches in the Betfred Cup, which is crazy good. Also, the friendly there. Canceled a few of the other friendlies as well to make sure that we don't get too tired. And we're coming in here. Now, we do have a couple of injuries, unfortunately, to deal with, as you can see, which is kind of annoying. So Harvey, who's been really a mainstay of our attack on the left wing over here, has taken up a bit of a knock. They're not major injuries, either one of them, but it's still going to cause a little bit of an issue for us. You can see Harvey, a couple of days. Murdoch, come back to training tomorrow. Higgins is the one who's been out for a long time. It hasn't even seen a game yet for us, but hopefully we'll be back soon. Okay, let's do a quick pick first to see how we are. The quick pick still would like to put Dewin in instead of Ines over here. Now, Ines is still struggling with the tactical familiarity, for, whatever that means, which is a little weird to me. His lack of familiar team's mentality is impacting the squad's overall cohesion. Should be getting more time to the team to get up to scratch. I'm wondering if we should just send him down to the, that's not how we do it. How do we do it? Squad. To the under 18s. So that he can get a bunch of practice there and probably be quite dominant. And then we'll bring him back up after a bit. I think that's probably worthwhile to make sure he sees a lot of action. So we'll bring Harry Reid in here as the substitute goalkeeper. We'll just play Dewin. That's going to be okay. And yeah, the game wants me to put in some people with injuries. I'd rather, I mean, they can play despite being injured, but I really don't like to do that, if at all possible, which seems like a pretty fair thing to say. Put in Andy there, and yeah, the problem is we really don't have a good alternative. Maybe we have to play Daniel injured. Dang, man. I don't know. And we could put Liam here. And we could just put Gagan there. And then pick up Jamie Adams for this role. Keep Harvey maybe suited up as a sub, as an option. Now, Liam, I'm going to cross-train you for the left defender, left wing back sort of attack mentality, but just getting used to this position is going to be the important thing. We're going to cross-train you to the other side. I think that's going to be a very nice thing to do. It's a little harder because of the footedness. Actually, what is your footedness status? How do you feel about that? Where would that be? Development? Where does it show as footedness? I'm glancing very quickly, so I'm probably just going to miss it. Overview? Oh, preferred foot right. I don't know if there's a way to cross-train that. It is preferred. It's not like only that side. How about Harvey? Preferred foot left. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing with that side. And he doesn't even have the slightest familiarity on the other side. But if we're going to do anything, we're probably just going to keep training him for the position that he's in. Well, all right, we're gonna have to make do with what we've got. It's going to be okay. At least we got a nice little combo setting up over here. These guys are feeling comfortable with each other. Super comfortable roles in the midfield. That is unbelievably good. Like to see that. Okay, let's go for it. It is unfortunate, it was just a couple of training exercises, I think. I think they were both training exercises leading into this, which is really bad timing. Got a couple of people who don't have faces. Ooh, some people who are looking a little stressed. Robbie Crawford looking stressed. No, buddy, you got to do well for us. Oh, we did have a little bit of a swap. We finally set our captains in place. Stephen Bell's actually the assistant captain, even though he's got the captain's badge for this one. I think he's the assistant. I don't remember who we put as the primary. But we did do a swap, because I think Robbie Crawford had been captain before, but we talked to him, he took it well, that we had to make some changes, that was okay. Andy Gigan actually has really good leadership, but I'm not 100% sure if he's going to be staying, so I didn't want to make him captain right now, because I thought that might be too disruptive to our team. Alright, we're going to start in possession. We've got Ormaz sending it back to Rose, or to Bell for a big reset. Adams, we're still playing fairly narrow, we did change that up. We got Smith on the flank, the opposite flank that he's usually comfortable playing. It's going to, you know, disrupt his footedness just a little bit. Should encourage our players to play a short passing game. Should we, though? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to make too many changes. Again, higher tier teams are a lot more comfortable. They have a lot more mental skills, and they're more adaptive to different tactical changes. I don't know if that's going to be the case so much with our player. This is it over at Gagan. What's the other thing? Oh, yeah, I picked up an assistant manager for the reserve squad, which didn't have it. Big throw forward to Moffat, who's ahead of the opposition, and he completely whiffs the kick. That was an incredibly disappointing thing. I think he just panicked. He took the shot with a little bit of less control. He had another heartbeat or two before someone was on him before doing something. So a bit of a mistake there. Shanklin took a knock. That's not good. We'll keep an eye on that for a second. He might bounce back really quickly, or we might have to do an early sub. We're really getting plagued with the injuries, despite cutting back on the games of the friendlies. Moffat, I think that might have actually gone in there. I think that might have been in line with the corner if the goalkeeper hadn't defended. Should be able to play through. Yeah, I think you've bounced back a bit. I mean, we probably will still have to do a sub at some point. You're probably still going to be a little sore, but at least we don't have to sub you instantly. Might be a second half kind of situation here. Okay, yeah. It's still going up, and now starting to drop down a bit. No, back up. Yeah, okay. So your groin injury has, you've recovered from that aspect. Drop down to 5th position. I mean, nothing is changing, but that's just because the teams are shaking out, right? If we end up 0-0, we'll probably end up mid-table, assuming, you know, half the other teams win, half the other teams lose. We'll end up mid-table, tied with Partick Thistle. Partick. Now I'll never get that right. Pat Thistle over here. We'll end up tied with them. But if we can score. Now, the other team's got a fair degree of exhaustion. I think, you know, it's still early in the season. Everyone's having a bit of a rough time. People have come up off their Betfred Cup group games, probably a lot of friendlies, bit of a chat, mostly there. But yeah, Robbie Crawford's having a really hard time today for some reason. Can I give him a specific chat? Like, okay, how specifically are you feeling right now? Right now you were nervous? Okay. Shouts. How do I talk to someone individually? Like, encourage? Oh, there we go. I mean, I guess I could do it to everyone, but like, listen, buddy. You got this. I'm sure you're okay. Maybe calm would have been better. A little tackle there. It is going to result in a throw-in. So, not much of a win. Where are we at? So, we're, you know, second half. How are we looking on subs? So far, so good. No one's got an apocalyptically bad performance. Overall, on paper, we seem to be doing a little bit better. It would be nice to do something, though. I don't know. This is... I was hoping for a little bit more action. We've gotten 11 shots on. We've got a big possession, you know, advantage. We just need to go and get it in there. And maybe a swap on the end is going to be the way to go. Crawford's feeling a little better, which is good. Jamie is getting kind of tired. Let's go ahead and bring in Mark. For now. We'll do another swap very shortly, I think. But I think the midfield, that might be the place where we need a little bit of assistance. Ooh, that's dangerous. Is that going to be a goal kick? It is. Okay, so the goalkeeper didn't have to touch it. No corner. Smith's got himself a yellow. A sub over there is really difficult. I often like to do that. Oh, yeah, we can bring in Harvey. That's right. Who is, you know, slightly injured, but not too much. Yeah, all right. I'm going to be pleased with that. Bring him into the action. Right, we got the positive mindset. That was a leftover. Hold on, maybe we'll go back to cautious here. That was a leftover from our friendly, and I'd set it to positive. But we should go and adopt our sort of more counter mentality, a little bit less YOLO here. On the defense now. That's quite the outfit these guys have got. Lots of stripes, lots of colors. It looks really old-fashioned. It looks like the sort of thing you would have saw in like the 40s or something. Like these really crazy outfits, as opposed to the nice kind of clean white that we're going here. Egan picks it up. A bit of a risky pass there, sending it in the middle in still in our half. And in fact, it did pay off horribly, horribly wrong. That was a terrible mistake by Andy Geoghegan over there with a very bad pass decision. I realize we have sort of a playmaker there in the middle, but to do that kind of crazy-ass pass that way? It's got a 7.2 rating, it says, but I don't know, man. That was entirely his poor decision-making. All right, let's go back to being aggressive, I guess. We got to try to get something in here. We might have to go to sort of the equivalent of an overload. Very attacking. Go, go, go. And maybe a last-minute sub. Something right up front. Bring Craig Moore. Done. Okay. And we might have to do the whole, like, Route 1, everything craziness. I mean, very attacking is going to help with some of that. All right, Harvey moving up a bit. It hasn't all locked in yet, though. To Shanklin, who gets it taken away. I think our team, they're just having a terrible game. Like, I feel like we should have done much better. I mean, statistically wise, like, we're still way ahead on the shots and everything. It's just not going in. Come on, guys. Let's go, Route 1. Done, done, done. Super high tempo. Why is it extremely high? Did it get set up there by something else? Might be a side effect of setting to the attacking kind of mentality. And we don't have work ball in the box either. Oh, it conflicts with something. Oh, it conflicts with the direct passing. Yeah, fair enough. All right, you know what? It's fine. Well, I'm almost tempted to put, like, shoot on sight. We have 4 more minutes to go. Come on. Let's give a shout here. Everyone push forward. Let's go. I mean, if we lose 2-0, it makes no difference. We need to get that tying score here. Come on. I can't believe that the first match in our championship league is going to go down as a loss. It's incredibly disappointing. There's a nice direct play there. Harvey as well. We might have actually wanted to set an explicit pass into space, actually. I just realized. We didn't do that. But, like, yeah, go for it. Run at defense. It might not kick in before the end of the game. Geoghegan with the cross. Oh! Okay, well, that's not even going to be a corner. It's going to be a throw-in? Really? Oh, come on. Ormaz, who sort of knocks it center. It's going to get cleared a little bit. Losing the head game. Kerr picks it up. Can you get something going? Come on, Harvey. You've got 15 seconds left. Moving it up. Getting ready for the cross. It's going to get knocked away. Moore picks it up. Centers to Crawford. Can he get one of his scores? Shadow Striker Force. No. Harvey in the box. No, it gets knocked out. And that's full time. That is so disappointing. I can't believe it. I am very upset. Unlucky? Really? Really? Oh, you're talking to individuals about things. I mean, I guess they do consider themselves to be unlucky. I don't know. I think there was just a lot of disappointment there. Let's send out team. Crossing the edge. We weren't tackling that hard. Settle down, buddy. But tactics. Let me make sure to reset some of this to back to cautious. Let me get rid of the focus play through the middle. Because actually we might want to use the wings. I don't think I'm going to play out defense. Because again, we're going for that sort of, that kind of quick counter mentality. Prevent short. I still like work ball into box. Maybe not the run at defense. I don't think we can out-physical these guys, so that would probably result in too many losses. I'm even wondering about lowering the tempo. I mean, there's already a fair amount of... No, I want the fast tempo on attack. Again, that sort of counter, like, okay, we got possession, go crazy, and then fall back if it fails. But we didn't have our primo team. I guess that's true. We'll do a save. Can I sneak a second game in this one? Yeah, if the save doesn't take too long. And we can advance through the game quite quickly. And most of these guys will have bounce back. We should be able to get our primo team again on the next go. Because, yeah, these wings were really kind of weakened. And yeah, I think the distribute ball to the center, I think that's what led to Andy making that bad pass. He was just following our tactic about getting things there. I think we can ignore the scouting information for now. We were broke. Like, we have no transfer money. I transferred all my transfer money to... Yeah, but you're injured. No. All my transfer money went to wage budget. I'm still over my wage budget. We're definitely going to have to be letting some people go. And that's why I wouldn't be opposed to, like... You know, I like Andy Gagan, but if we do get a decent offer, we will give him up. And we did promise that we would do so. Second round drawing, okay. We don't need to view the drawing. That's going to be all right. We're going to play the Rangers. Well, that's probably not going to work out so well for us, unfortunately. But we'll do what we can. Hopefully, we at least get some viewership. I don't know if it's going to be televised or something. You can get some decent money from the televised matches. Okay, I thought it hung. Oh, it's just processing a lot of games. Yeah. In terms of our database, because of our scouting size is limited, I really only have the UK, Australia, and a couple of others set to be fully included in our database. But I have included a bunch of extra players as well. It's not simulating those leagues because they won't have any impact on us, but there should be a relatively large pool of players for different things. Yeah, I'll just, just acknowledge it's fine. Can I bulk acknowledge this stuff? I mean, I could just not worry about it. But, I mean, a lot of that scouting might be good. All right, lots of defending training. We probably want to do that. Wait. Oh, yeah. This is one of the people that were on our short list. That's okay. If he gets recruited by someone else, that'll have to be. Who just made the... Oh, it's right over here. Smith just made the team of the week. Wow. Playing on the wrong wing. Lack of depth in the midfield. Sure, we have good respect. Crawford's recent form. Yeah, I don't know. I do have a fair amount on my coach setup. I should actually be pretty good at interacting directly with players, but I'm a little concerned because you praise good performance and then they get all cranky and weird. He's already got really good morale, so why would I talk to him? He's going to start a coaching course. All right, good for him. Still lacking various managers and things like that. Do we not have a head physio? Staff. Yeah, we do. I guess it might be a better head physio, but no, we'll just leave it there. We don't have the money to spend on like upgrading people and things and doing that. We'll take a look. Once the staff that we've got, when their contracts expire, we might do a lot of replacement. Seems to be fairly easy to get pretty good upgrades in our staff as we go forward. Well, this is taking a long time to process. We might not be able to get another game in here, unfortunately. It's going to be an away game. No, we'll be okay. Be fine. More inboxy stuff. Go. Excellent. And going forward. Mark Kerr's injured. Damn it! No, we'll leave. We'll live without him. Yes. Kerr's really good too. Your training rating is really bad, actually. Very disappointed with your performance in training. Okay, good. Buck up. That's very important. Actually, Alan Forrest, you're doing poorly as well. Criticize training. See, I've got the stats set up that I'm going to be pretty reliable to, or pretty reliably able to talk to people like this. You're right. There we go. Okay, good. Hopefully we can get some more success out of training with these guys. Inverness makes a Taggart offer. Good for them. So Inverness doing a lot of work. I mean, they're trying to steal our players and everything. We're down in 9th. No, yeah, we're not interested. Can I just remove you from the short list? Like, there we go. I don't need alerts. Yeah. I don't need alerts about this guy. Can't afford him anyway. Chris can't do it. Okay, team selection. So we'll start with a quick pick just to shuffle some things around. Shanklin, Moffat up front. I mean, I think that's going to be just peachy keen. Then Forrest over here. He player reacted well to our chat. All right, about training. Murdoch, Crawford, Ormaz. Harvey is back in. Everyone's feeling pretty good. I like it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it sucks not to have Kerr, but Otherwise, I'm pretty pleased with the lineup that we've got going on here. Not feeling the need to make any real tweaks. We're going to go cautious in here. That's going to be fine. And I'm actually wondering, again, if a mistake was made. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to swap these two. Crawford, you're going to stay as a box-to-box midfielder. That's fine. Murdoch, I still want you as a ball-winning midfielder. Maybe defend is going to be okay. You know, I was talking about sort of spreading out the offensive things, but maybe the right thing to do, first of all, Crawford's foot is better over here, and maybe overloading on the left is good. Maybe that's how we keep attacking from the left, by having both the box-to-box midfielder ready to move around, and then Harvey will have a few more options for his action. Yeah, that might be good. Okay, classic sort of 4-4-2. It's their top goal scorer over here, right? I think is it. I don't know what the stars for or that. It doesn't tell you in the pop-up here, which it would be nice to have. All right, a little bit of chat. No real mood changes. That's going to be okay. And here we go. It is a rainy day. We are playing away. One of our away games, we did wear our pink kit. It's very dramatic. Very dramatic. Very bright. You can't miss it. So we're starting with possession issue. Oh, it's only 4 minutes in. Oh my God! How did it not go in? You hit the top bar, the header directly to your foot, and then Walsh has got all the room in the world. Okay, there are some people back here, but still, that is a hell of a counterattack by Inverness here. That is a half-decent tackle, though. I was fairly pleased with that. And we've got a couple of players who are really not primed. We've got a decent amount of condition, short passing play. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we are going to develop some other, some strategy when it comes to passing. We'll have to lock into some idea. Harvey with the throw to Crawford. Got a lot of bodies in the box, but they're all being covered. Ooh, backwards pass there that was misread a bit. Harvey's got it again. Gets the cross going on. Ooh, gets knocked away. And it stays in, because I think that would have been a throw in for us. So Inverness going to be able to come on the offense. Sends it deep to Oakley. That's got to be an offside, right? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe it's not. He might have started behind the line and just rushed forward and beaten our defenders. Would have been very disappointing if that had gone in then. Dorn with the free kick. Knock it away. And we're likely to lose more games than we win. We're trying to avoid relegation. Pop bar, Rose heads it away, but Walsh is able to keep it in. They just got way more speed than we do, is what it feels like. It really feels like we're just being outrun everywhere. Possession is in our favor, though, all of a sudden. Well, all of a sudden. I don't know. So, but it looks like they're having higher quality possession, because we're getting the replays of their possession, rather than the replays with us in possession. So we're clearly not being able to get a lot done. These set of lights are actually a little bit annoying for the vision, but at the same time, add a fair amount of realism. Headed to Forrest, who does get it to Moffat, so we get a reset a little bit. Dumps it deep to Shanklin, who does get ahead, has a real chance! Sends it in! Second goal of the season, assisted by Michael Moffat. Fantastic. I'm really so very happy by that, because I was starting to feel like this might be just a loss. This Doran person being so low on the stats is giving me a lot of hope, though. So their right side is actually fairly weak, and our left side, which is their right side, is some of our strongest. So that's actually pretty exciting. Calm, motivated, nothing specific. I mean, I guess this is fine. We don't have to make any changes right now. Rose sends it forward to Crawford. Oh, I do. Oh, right. Hold on, because we were trying to fit multiple things in. I do still just on key highlights, but I guess that's fine. I guess otherwise this video might go a little long. They have a yellow card. Excellent. Energy levels are still good. Performance levels are pretty good. And that 6.5 seems to be the lowest, and that's not bad. And again, that's not always an individual player's poor performance. It sometimes means they're not being utilized well because of, other things around it. Oh, up to 5th all of a sudden. As different positions change. Ooh, White gets the shot off, but it's going to be a goal kick for us. I don't think we're making any strategic changes. I think I'm still happy with how things are going. They've made a lot of subs. Corner from Ormaz. Murdoch! Oh! The header from Bell into Murdoch. Bell so it was basically alone. He didn't have to do a real header competition, and he gets the foot down to Murdoch. That is really fantastic. All right, we got about 25-ish minutes left in here. Let's consider something, you know, give people a chance. Robbie Crawford having maybe one of the lesser games, and he is getting a little tired. We'll bring in Ross Doherty instead. That's going to be okay. We'll just start with that. That's going to be fine enough. And Doherty and Crawford were two of our, like, that was our midfielder combos way back in Football Manager 17. It's nice to see them back. All right, nothing else going on. Take another look at something else. We might want to think about, oh, do we want to make a change up front? I mean, no one's that tired. Maybe Andy. We'll keep giving him a little more practice on that wing. It's going to be okay. Changing both winger doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, we can bring in Jamie Adams. Fresh legs in defense. I mean, maybe a little bit more awkward and not as skilled, but we'll give him a little bit more warm-up. Smith fails to get possession of the ball over there. It's going to be a fair... Ooh. Crossing to the other side. Over to Rooney over here, who's got a lot of space for himself. Into White, who takes the shot and gets it in. Wow, that was a hell of a play by Inverness there. Just utilizing the entire field. And that was before we made our subs. So it's not like that was a sub of, like, you know, that was someone who didn't have the comfort with the tactics there. It might have been a little bit of a tiredness thing, if anything else. So now it's a one-goal game with 3 minutes left. Here comes Walsh again. I mean, he is being covered. But he does get... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me right now? What the hell? We're going to have a draw of what should have been our win at this point? I mean, I'm not going to change to, like, super aggro attack or anything like that, because then we might just give up an extra goal. Draw is better than the loss, but seriously. That is really miserable. And I think that's going to be the whistle any second now. Feels unlikely that we'll actually get a chance to take another shot. I'm really disappointed by the end. I mean, obviously. Who wouldn't be? I'm surprised we still haven't gotten a whistle. Come on, you guys have to, like, get it done if you're going to go. There's the swap. Okay, now I really want a whistle. Now I really want a whistle. Anytime now. There it is. Draw. Yeah, well, I'm really disappointed that we lost out right at the end there. 85th minute score, 92nd minute score. Incredibly disappointing. Unlucky, boys. Yeah, I don't know. That is very disappointing from my point of view. Shines even as air finish fails to win. Yeah, I mean, Shanklin's good, man. He's solid. So I've recorded, I should have mentioned this before, all the episodes so far have all been recorded back to back. So I haven't been able to incorporate any of your feedback. I'm out of town starting tomorrow in real life. So that's why I recorded, what is this, 4 episodes now, I think, of Air United back to back here, so that there's something to air while I'm away. I'm going to try to incorporate your suggestions when I get back. And there's a possibility, depending on how things go, there might be a gap of a day or two after this episode before I can record some more, so please be prepared for that. But otherwise, I mean, I'm excited to be playing Air United again, and the thing is, I think what happened is things went so well in this preseason. I don't know what's happened here. It's just heartbreaking. We beat someone in the Premier, we beat someone else in the Championship, and yet here we are in the regular Championship and just... First round of Iron Brew Cup Strainer over here. It's a League One team. It should go in our favor. This Rangers game is going to be pretty hard to deal with. I mean, there might be some more tuning in the training that's workable. How are we doing dynamics? Yeah, match cohesion is not as good as I would like, and there's an unhappy player. Wide range of ages, contract, and personalities. Yeah, we probably need to tune this a little bit to get things to work a little bit more. But yeah, the match cohesion being a problem. Now, it would used to be, what I would do is in the training, is I would make sure to get lots of, like, you know, teamwork building, which I guess we could add in here some more. I know you might be a little tired, but maybe a little bit more team bonding. Right there. Oh, can you only do one per week maybe of team bonding? It's possible. There you go. I mean, this is not... It's not really going to tire people out to do some team bonding. We'll go out for some beers, you know, the day before a match or something like that, and just build that up. And some more over here. There we go. Really try to help the team get together as well as possible, as early on. I mean, it'll develop over time, just as people get used to each other. It doesn't help that we've done a few, you know, changes in our lineup. You know, that's definitely not going to help things. And yeah, we've got one player who's unhappy. That's probably the failed trade thing. This is not the same as unhappy though. This is what is it? O21 over 21 player. Yeah. Why does it tell me that? Seems odd to me, doesn't it? Wanted, promises, fitness test, right? I mean, we don't have anyone who reacted poorly. Although we do have the promise. Where is it? Promises over here. Will accept captaincy change. Right. I talked to Ross. He accepted the change of captaincy, which is fine. And then Andy over here, still waiting team to make an offer and matches agreed sale price. So if Inverness or presumably anyone offers at least 1,600 in transfer fees, we will agree to sell Andy over here. Yeah, he's got some negatives. Still waiting for a team. Disappointed not be able to join Inverness. But overall, he's feeling pretty happy. I think he's going to be fine. I'm expecting there won't be another offer, and I think he'll be fine after that. Like, he'll realize, like, there wasn't another one. I don't know. Do we praise him? 8.3. What if it backfires? How's your mood? Where's his morale? There's got to be an easy way to see just morale. Probably somewhere. I would have thought dynamics page, but oh, morale extremely good. There is a level above that. Praise. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Cause can I find out more about myself? So this is my profile. Yeah, you can see here. I set as many points as possible over on the mental side. I didn't max it out. Like 20 is the max. But I got a lot of 15, so I'm pretty good at like man management, motivation, actually talking to people. Good level of discipline so people won't come up with cranky problems too often, which is good. So I think we'll be okay. We got bad opinions with who? Oh, other team managers. It's going to be okay. Coaching style, attacking. I bet. Reputation's not that high yet. Media handling's pretty good so far. Well, we'll put the cut in here. Again, there might be a couple of days between this and the next episode, and hopefully when we get back, we will do quite a bit better. I might play a little between now and the next episode, just to advance the season. I don't know. No, I really want the feedback, so probably not. All right, see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.